Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Jen, but I just wanted to remind you of two quick things before we get into it. So first of all, I have created a 61-page ebook for those of you aspiring to move from England to Canada to become a truck driver, whether you've been driving for 10 years already or you're a complete rookie like I was. You can follow my step-by-step guide. We go through everything from getting your visa to budgeting, finding accommodation, locating a good truck driving school, how to navigate passing your test, crafting a resume and finding a job. You can download the ebook by searching the link bit.ly/England to Canada or find it in the description box below, and it's available for only $19.99. Also, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to the Patreon. For a small amount every month you can help to support the channel. You get early access to videos, behind the scenes content, additional bonus videos that you don't see here on YouTube, and you also receive special shout outs at the end of each video, so go ahead and subscribe to the Patreon. But right now guys, let's get into the video. When I turned 30, I decided to completely change my life. I quit my job, left everything behind and moved by myself from England to Canada. Follow along with me as I embark on a new career as a truck driver and build a new life whilst trying to navigate through the highs and the lows of emigrating to a new country alone. My name is Jen and welcome to my channel. Good morning everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I am currently in Missouri. I just got done at the shipper, so basically I got loaded up yesterday in Ontario with a load of carrots, brought it all the way to Missouri and delivered that this morning. I stayed at the shipper overnight, which was great. I always like it when you can do that because you just wake up and like deliver, it's wonderful. And now I'm going to do an LTL load, which means I'm getting partially loaded at a few different stops. So I'm starting off by heading to Kansas and I'm getting loaded with tortillas. Partially loaded with tortillas. So I have a few hours because it's only an hour and a half away from where I am at the moment. So what I'm going to do is my appointment isn't till 12 and it's now 8 AM. So I've got a few hours to kill. So there's a Love's half an hour away, so I'm going to stop there and take a shower because it's day 3 and your girl needs to wash. So nothing hits the same as a truck stop shower when you've been dying to bathe for a couple of days. Like honestly, that warm water is like heaven. So yeah, I'm going to stop off there. I'm hoping it's a Love's with some kind of nice food or whatever, because some of them it's like Subway, and you get tired of eating the same thing over and over. So we'll see what they have there, but I am just excited to take a shower. Okay guys, we made it to the Love's. I'm so excited to have a shower. Oh my god. Oh, it's bloody freezing out here. Oh god, shower stuff. That's me. Customer 33, your shower is ready. Okay everybody, sorry my phone's still a bit steamy from the shower, but I've just pre-cooled the reefer and I'm gonna head to Kansas now. It'll take us about an hour and 15 minutes. So yeah, let's get going guys. Here it is, Kansas! Oh god, I've gone the wrong way. Oh no! It told me to take the exit, so I did, but then it branched off into 2 other exits immediately and I just wasn't in the right lane. So I had to keep going straight and I'm at an intersection and I thought, oh it's fine, I can just turn left, but you're not allowed to turn left here. So that's awesome, let's see what happens. Okay, I'm just gonna try and go straight here because I'm not allowed to turn left. Oh my god, I'm scared, I'm scared. How am I gonna, can I turn left? I can turn left. I can turn left, I can do a square. This is fine, it's fine, everything's fine. Okay, now then I'll turn left again and then it will be fine. Oh, okay. Right, okay, so I can't go that way. So yeah, right here. Yeah, got it, yeah. Oh my god, there's nothing worse than realising you've gone the wrong way in a truck. It's like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Especially when you don't know the area, it's scary, but thank goodness this big square-shaped place is here. Okay, we're fine, everything is fine. Everything is fine. drive in just in case I'm not allowed. My plan is to park up. I'm going to give them a call and just wait here because, yeah, I've never been here before, so I'm just going to see. But it's such an interesting area. We're like just down this road and there's nothing else here apart from a train track and this like outdoor adventure place that's like got zip lines and stuff. And then like on the other side there's like a rock face and there's like this open cavern type thing that people were driving in and out of, and I'm like, what is going on there? I'm just going to give them a call and see if I can go in early or not. Oh wow, this place is cool. Holy cow, it's like a big quarry. I said to one of the other drivers it looks like a quarry. I know it isn't a quarry, but still. Wow, that is very cool. I feel like I'm at a gold mine or something. Wow, this is very cool. I'm gonna go ahead and check in and see what's what. Wow, this is very cool. Look at that. Wow, this is seriously very cool. This is insane. I'm in a cave. What the heck? So yeah, I just have to pull round and wait. So yeah, here's my baby. Okay, here we go. I need to use my manual key fob because my battery fell out, which is annoying. So yeah. Okay guys, we're all parked up and we're just waiting for him to come out and tell us where to back into, but this is like the coolest place I've ever been to collect a load. It is in a quarry cliff face. What the heck? It's so cool. Like, and inside the like shipping section where they do all the loading with the forklifts and everything, it's a literal cave. Like the walls are just, oh, it's just stunning. I can't get over it. So we'll see where I'm gonna back into, because there are some spots like in the quarry face. There's tons of space all ahead of the dock, so it should just be a case of pretty much straight backing in. So I'm not too worried about it. Boy, this is cool. Wow. Wow, look at this place, it's so cool. So whilst we're waiting, you guys, I just wanted to say two things. So first of all, yesterday I successfully managed to use a bolt cutter for the first time and didn't sever any of my fingers, which was really good. But yeah, successfully managed to use a bolt cutter and I didn't need to ask for any help. That was the first time I've ever done that, which is good because they are very stiff. And basically we have these seals to seal the trailer. So this one was the one that I had on the back of my trailer yesterday and I completely severed it. This one wasn't too bad, there are thicker ones, but I managed to cut this one. I'm not keeping it as a souvenir, but I just happened to not find a trash can, so I've just put it there for now. But I was really proud about that. And then today, on my journey from Missouri to Kansas, to where I am now, I did a phone interview with a newspaper in Newmarket, wanting to do an article on me being a female truck driver moving from England and joining a local company. So that was really, really awesome. And the guy that did the interview, Joseph, he was wonderful. So thank you, Joseph, for your time, and I'll let you guys know when that goes live. So that is now my third article I've done for either like an online newspaper, a magazine, or an actual physical newspaper. So that's really cool. Yeah, so I'll let you guys know as and when they are published. And yeah, I'm just really proud. I'm really happy, and I'm finally starting to feel not as terrified. Like, even here, coming to a brand new place I've never been to before, you get nervous, but it's not like in a bad way. In the beginning it was like stress, it was like uncomfortable, a really uncomfortable feeling, whereas now it's more so like, oh sorry, I think I've just found my dream truck. That is a very beautiful truck. Guys, these these are the parts of truck driving I absolutely love. So I obviously had a bit of a hard time backing in just because there was a guy parked like directly in front of where I needed to go, and I was struggling to get the angle. So I just went up to the truck park next to me and I said to the driver, I'm like, look, I'm backing in here next to you, just so you know, I'm a new driver, I'm going to take it really carefully, but if you could just keep an eye out, that would be great. And I wasn't expecting him to come out and help or anything. Anyway, he jumped out the truck and was like, it's fine, I'll give you a hand. I was a trainer for 7 years and he's from Germany and his name's Hans, and he just helped me back in and it was great. And then we stood and had a chat for a while and he was telling me all about how he moved from Germany years ago by himself to Michigan. He lives in the States, he's been driving for years, and we were just talking about like being an immigrant in a new country and how it feels to drive trucks over here as opposed to Europe. And he was just such a nice guy. Like, this is what I love about truck driving. Like 90% of people are lovely and more than happy to help. I'm sure there are definitely more than a few bad eggs out there who just, you know, aren't bothered and, you know, whatever. You're gonna get that everywhere. But in general, every time I've needed help, people have been so happy to help and just really nice people. And it's nice because you get to have a bit of a chat, you get to have some interaction, you spend a lot of time on your own driving, you know, for hours on end, and it's so nice just to get out, have a chat and get to know people from all around the world. It's so interesting, and he was such a nice guy. So shout out to Hans. I don't know if you're watching this, but I really appreciate your help, and what a great person. And that sounds like I'm getting loaded. So I'm basically picking up a few different loads today. We're doing what's called LTL, so I'm getting partially loaded with some skids of tortillas, which is interesting. Then we're going to head to another destination and get some more stuff loaded, but I've not heard where that is or what I'm picking up yet. So this is going to be interesting and we'll see where today takes us. So yeah, I'll let you know. Oh my god, this is so cool. Wow. Just in a cave, sat in a golf cart. Tortillas, well, partially loaded up with tortillas. I haven't got anything as of yet, so we're just heading back to the border and then they'll let me know if anything comes up on the way back. So yeah, we're leaving Kansas. Pretty soon we won't be in Kansas anymore. Alright guys, I'm gonna try and get a few more hours under my belt. Got about 12 hours back to the border, so I'm gonna try and make as much headway as I can. And I've got 6 hours drive time left, so we'll see how far we end up getting today. That's the number one thing, but I finally get a Dunkin' Donuts in the US. I'm so happy. Let's go. Wow. Okay, first. Oh my god, yes, finally. Oh, my soul. It's a holiday cookie. Holiday sugar cookie something or other. Okay everybody, good morning. So basically what happened yesterday was the place I wanted to stop at, the rest area, there really wasn't anywhere in any vicinity that I was able to stop. So the rest area that I found on the GPS I headed for, and there wasn't anything past that. Like, all the truck stops had already well and truly filled up in the surrounding areas, so there was nothing there available. So the rest area I went to was closed, like you couldn't go in, so it ended up pushing me over my drive time. So I had to use personal conveyance to get somewhere safe, because I know you're only supposed to use that like when it's absolute necessary. It's to get to a safe destination to park. You're not allowed to use it to advance your journey, like to a destination or to a delivery, but this was a case of just needing somewhere safe to park. So anyway, we pull off the highway and we go to the next possible place and pull off the highway, and I get to this pilot with like extended truck parking, and when you first turn in, there's people parking like where you shouldn't even be parking. Like, it's just ram-packed, like one of the busiest truck stops I've ever seen. And I thought, oh great, I'm not even going to be able to park here, am I? Like, where am I going to sleep for the night? And then I kept driving around and I noticed on the GPS I could see like a turn off to the right, and there was like another parking lot. So I'm like, but no one was going that way. Everyone that came in was going left and leaving because they didn't think there was any parking. So I was like, hang on, there's a little space here, let me see, let me follow it round and see. So I turned right through this little gap thing, and lo and behold, there was loads more spaces. So me and a few others started getting onto this. So I parked there. There was already a bunch of trucks here, and then everybody started coming in. Then we're all parked up now. So yeah, it's really good. I felt really good that I'd found somewhere safe, because I was getting a bit worried last night, you know, where was I going to go? Because I didn't drive a ton yesterday. This is the thing. Most of my day was at the shipper. So, you know, it wasn't like I was driving exhausted or anything. Like, I hadn't really driven that far, but I just needed somewhere safe to park up. So it ended up working out in the end. But yeah, personal conveyance had to come in clutch for a minute there. I'm not sleeping on a get off ramp or something. Like, I don't feel comfortable doing that. So stuck to my guns and we're all good. We're here safely. So I'm gonna wash my face and we're gonna get going. So yeah. Okay guys, so this is where we called home last night, and I'm parked over there. Wow, that place looks really cool. It looks like a diner inside. That would have been awesome. So this area was where we came in yesterday, and that was super full. People didn't realise that you could actually drive this way and head into a much larger parking lot. So there's like extended parking spaces here, but people didn't realise that, and they were just driving out and leaving. So I'm really glad we got a space. God, the sky looks bad today. Alright everybody, so Dunkin' has been had, I've had a wash, I have used the bathroom, my pre-trip is done, and we are ready to roll. Let's go. Okay guys, so we're just driving along. We've got about 7 hours to go till the Detroit border. We're still in, I think, Lincoln, Illinois, and it's windy as hell. I am getting rocked about, as you can see. It was windy all night and I really struggled to sleep because it was the cab was rocking. So yeah, that wasn't fun. It was really scary whenever I first experienced my first like windy night, because it feels like somebody's like jumped on the back of the truck, like on the catwalk. It feels like somebody's like actually stood on the truck. That's how much it can rock sometimes. And I remember the first time I ever experienced like a windy night in my truck, I kept waking up and checking the mirrors to see if anyone had like climbed on my catwalk. It was really scary, but now I'm like, oh, it's the wind. But yeah, so things. First of all, I know the majority of people who watch my channel, according to the analytics, are men, so hello. But one thing I do want to bring up, because obviously I'm a woman and I would like to encourage more females to drive. Plus I'm just going to talk about the reality, my reality of being out on the road. And that is that when it is your time of the month and you have to drive over the road, it sucks. It really sucks. Like, men, I'm sorry, you probably don't want to hear this, but I'm going to say it anyway. It hurts like hell. Like, it's the most uncomfortable feeling when you are driving 7 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours, and you have like stomach cramps. Like, it's the worst feeling. Like, it's so uncomfortable. It is so painful. You get headaches. You just don't feel yourself, and it's been a real struggle the past 2 days for me personally. You know, plus like it's just not a comfortable experience. Like, it's difficult, and I think male drivers should really tip their hats to women who have to endure that, because I'm telling you, it's not fun. It really is not fun. Like last night trying to go to sleep, my pain was so bad that I took 3 different painkillers: aspirin, paracetamol and ibuprofen, and it didn't do anything. Like, it didn't help at all. I even have this like herbal roll-on stuff with like clove oil and all of this other soothing stuff. Rubbed it all over my stomach, and it again didn't touch it. It was not a great night. Like, I somehow managed to sleep pretty well, but like with the wind, you know, the rocking of the cab, and then my just pain, it kind of sucked, honestly. So yeah, male drivers, think yourselves lucky that you don't have to deal with that crap on top of everything else we have to deal with as professional drivers. So second thing is, what's the second thing? Yeah, the second thing is, I have a question again aimed at male drivers. What is with the whole one wrist on top of the steering wheel, like power pose, like when you're driving? I see people do it in pickup trucks all the time, and you know, they have one hand on the chin and one wrist on the steering wheel, just resting it there. They're not even really holding the steering wheel, they're just like resting their wrist on top of it. And I'm like, first of all, what is the reason? And second of all, it's really not very safe. And then I see a bunch of semi-truck drivers doing it, and I'm like, what's the need? Like, it doesn't look comfortable. It really doesn't look comfortable, and it's not safe. So why are you doing it? I don't know if they do it like whilst the truck's passing them, or whilst they're passing a truck, like, oh quick, power pose. Like, I don't know if that's what people do, but I just think it looks really weird every time I see it. I'm like, why are you doing that? No offense to anybody if they do it, I'm just genuinely curious, like, why is this a thing? I'd understand if it was comfortable or like whatever, but like, it's still, you've not even got your hand on the steering wheel. It's a wrist, unless you've got excellent wrist grip. Each to their own, I suppose. But yeah, so we've got quite a long stretch to go. I'm gonna stop at a Love's in 5 hours time, because I need to print off my e-manifest to get back to Canada. Currently I only have 18 pallets of tortillas. There is a chance I might be picking up more along the way, but you know, if not, then it is what it is. It's totally fine. It's Thanksgiving week this week in America, so the freight is going to slow down a bit naturally because of that. In Canada, we've already had our Thanksgiving, and it was great. We had a little Friendsgiving. I had my friend Sarah around, who I know from truck driving school, and my boyfriend came to visit from New York. So it was the 3 of us. We had a really nice evening, and it was lots of fun. But now it's America's turn, so yeah. I'm going to spare you the next 5 hours and just check in with you in a little bit, alright? So if anything cool happens, I will definitely try and record it. But other than that, it's just fields and grey skies, so go and put the kettle on and I'll let you know when something cool happens, alright? So I got asked just to wait, like stop somewhere because they needed to plan my next route. So I stopped here. I've only been here about 30 minutes and they've already found somewhere. So, but guys, the snow has just come down. It's coming thick and fast. I went in to use the restroom and by the time I came out 2 minutes later, my footprints were gone. So yeah, we're just going to take it slow and steady, but we're an hour and 20 minutes away from where we're collecting. So hopefully the snow isn't as bad there, but we'll see. Collection in Indiana, but I have to go outside now and I'm not looking forward to it because it is still absolutely chucking it down with snow. All right, let's go and do our collection. Okay, I've just finished loading up in Indiana and we're all done. I only collected one skid, so it didn't take long. And we're gonna head to the border now, I believe. Okay everybody, we just stopped at a Love's and refueled. I have my e-manifests, all 4 of them, and now we're on the way to pick up one more skid. So let's head there. We're about 26 minutes away and then it's back to Canada. Oh my goodness, you guys, it is so nice to not be driving in snow. So yeah, we are like 26 minutes away from the next collection. That will be 3 collections and we have our entry number. Oh, my light's on. We have our three collections and then it's back to the border. So yeah, we have just under 5 hours of driving time left in the US. When I cross back over the border, that will go up by 2 hours. So I've got ages basically, and the plan is I just need to figure out which place I'm going to deliver first tomorrow. Got 3 deliveries tomorrow obviously, and we'll stage in whatever area that is. So I'm going to try and get to that area tonight, stage there ready for the morning, and oh my god, what a day. I am quite tired, not sleepy tired. I wouldn't drive if I was sleepy tired. Just like the fact that it's getting towards the end of the week is sort of taking a toll on me. It's been a busy week, been a good week, but I have got the miles in, man, like, which is excellent. But I am just like, that stage where you're just excited to get home and get out the truck. And like sometimes when I get out and I've been driving for like 6 hours straight, I'll almost feel like I've forgotten how to walk and I'm like, my legs are like all jelly like. Yeah, that's quite an interesting thing. All right, let's keep rolling. Okay, we made it to our last shipper. I'm gonna hurry up and go because the light is going and I want to get loaded and get to the border. Okay, so this is where I'm getting loaded and I'm not sure where the office is. Is it around there or is it this way? It's probably this way. Okay, so that's creepy. There's nobody at the office. So I'm not entirely sure where to go because it says all visitors must report to the office, but there's nobody there. I am just not getting this friggin' seal off. I've tried cutting it here, I've tried cutting it there. These are such a pain to get off. It's so annoying. And there's nobody to help me. Yeah, it doesn't help that I've not eaten properly for ages, so I'm feeling weak as hell. So I've had to call them and ask for help because I can't do it. That was horrendous to back into. Like, my blood pressure is so high right now. Like, for ages I've been backing in fine, and I totally jinxed myself before because I called my mum and I was like, oh, I think I'm doing okay with backing. And that just was so messed up. Like, it took me like 25 minutes to back into this space. I just want to get to the border. I just want to go back to Canada. And I've got a busy day tomorrow, and it's like, why is today just like... Hi, honey.
I need the green coffee back.
Do you want me to sign that quickly, yeah? Sorry it took me so long. I've backed so much today, and by the end of the day, it's like you just don't even know what you're doing.
Oh, I know.
Thanks, hon. Cheers.
You get home, okay?
Thank you. Is that all good, or... And it's on?
Yep, you just...
Awesome.
All you gotta do is close it up and put your seal on.
Okay, awesome. Thanks for your help, hon. Bye.
Have a good one.
You too, bye. Okay, so we're just in line to go through the border, and it is hella busy. It's like, I'm not moving. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while, but luckily the place I'm gonna stay tonight is only just shy of 2 hours away, so I've not got too long left. But boy, I am tired. It is 7 o'clock at night. I've been going since, what, 6? I woke up at 6 this morning, and I'm just exhausted at this point. So yeah, very excited to get stopped for the night, and I need to be up and out early tomorrow because I've got a long day of deliveries. So, you know, ideally the faster I can get on the road, like the earlier the better, but it just depends how long I'm here for. Like, this lane is moving, my lane is not. So yeah, I just honestly really want to go to bed. I'm mentally just tired. So yeah, I'll let you guys know how it goes. Okay, so it's currently 1:25 in the morning, and some guy has just parked next to me, put his air brakes on, which obviously sort of woke me up. I thought I felt a little shake or something, so I've just got out and I looked in the mirror, and this guy was walking around with a flashlight, and I'm thinking, oh, don't tell me he's just like hit my trailer or something, you know, coming in. So I've just been out to check, and it doesn't look like he has. Like, everything looks fine. I've checked the back and like this side. I don't think he has, but like his truck's just like so loud. Like, he's left the engine on, his brakes keep going psh, psh, all of this, and I'm like, please just turn your friggin' engine off and go to sleep. It's so early in the morning and I'm really tired, so thank you, sir. Alright guys, morning. It's about 6:39 here. I wanted to leave a little bit earlier, but honestly I was so tired, especially after that guy woke me up at like 1:30 in the morning, and I couldn't get back to sleep for ages. So I'm leaving now. It's going to take me about 3 hours to get to the first delivery. They're unloading one skid, I'm going somewhere else, unloading one more skid and going somewhere else, and unloading like 7 or 8 skids, and then I'm done. So I'm hoping that I won't be finishing too late. But having said that, I'm gonna go. I didn't film much last night because I just wanted to get to bed, honestly, and as you can see, it's raining and we're just gonna get going. So yeah, and then we can move into our new apartment. Yay! But first we have to work. I am very glad to be out of there, to be honest with you. That was unnecessarily stressful for no reason whatsoever. Basically, the guy, when I got there, he was just really like awkward for no reason. I gave him a heads up. I'm like, I might need help with the breaking the seal. I tried, I was like, look, I'll do it myself. I'll try and do it myself, but there's a chance I might need help. Went out, tried it for like solid 5 minutes, like trying to break the seal, just could not do it. I had the bolt cutters like resting against the trailer, and I was trying to use all my body weight to like slam, you know, the bolt cutters closed, and it just wasn't having it. So I went back inside and I was like, oh yeah, I'm just having a bit of trouble with the seal. Would you please mind coming to help me? And he was like, well, you know, I've got so much paperwork to do, and you know, I've got all these things to do, and I haven't got the right tools for it. And I'm like, well, well, I've got the bolt cutters, I just don't have the strength to do it myself. And he was like, oh, well, yeah, and he was like complaining that he had to come outside, which I get, it's not ideal, you know, it's lightly raining, like, I get, it's an inconvenience, 100%, you know, but, oh, there's a horse and carriage going past me. And then he's like, oh, just watch for the dock lights, you know, when it's red, don't go anywhere, when it's green, you can go, like, and make sure your wheels are chopped. So the first thing I do when I've opened the doors and backed in is chop the wheels, and I back into the space, and then I notice that the lights aren't on, so I'm like, okay, I'll give it a minute, but I don't know whether it's red or green because they're not lit up at all. Anyway, this other truck pulls up, backs in, and starts like shaking, and I'm like, hang on a minute, is he doing this other truck first when I've been here a good 15 minutes already? And it was just such a weird interaction. Then I went back in and I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm not sure when I'm done or not because the dock lights aren't turned on. And he was like, well, are your wheels chopped? And I'm like, well, yeah, you asked me to chop the wheels. And he was like, well, you know, I was shouting at you out the window for ages, but you didn't answer. So, and I'm like, how am I going to hear you shouting at me from way over there and I'm in a truck? It would have taken 30 seconds for him to come out and just act like checked or whatever. And he's just being really awkward with me for no reason, and I don't understand why. I don't know if that was just his personality or whether, you know, I don't know. Some people have an issue with female truck drivers, I don't know. Because one thing he did say when I got there was, oh, are you in like a Sprinter van? And I'm like, no, I'm in a Freightliner, like a semi-truck. Yeah, it just left me feeling a bit weird and just a little bit on edge, and I'm like, why was that unnecessarily difficult? You were taking one pallet off my truck and it took way longer than it should have. I'm so happy to be on to the next delivery now. So we got to stop number 2 and it looks like a nightmare to back into. Hopefully I'm wrong, but we shall see. Just not feeling it today, guys. I just want to go home. I'm tired. I'm just not feeling good within myself. I don't feel the best. I just really want to go home. I'm tired of having to like think. I just want to zone out and watch trash TV or something. Anyway, let's go and get checked in and get this load delivered. I've got to back into that little alley thing, so I'm gonna have to go back, then forward, and then back. And I'm just don't want to do it. Can someone else do it for me, please? Okay, here we go. It's fine. Oh yes. Oh yes. There's just a lot of stuff everywhere, and it's like, oh my god, I've basically just backed into this friggin' cave. And there's about 8 people having their lunch right to the left of me. I jumped out to check how I was doing, and to be fair, one of them was like, you're doing a phenomenal job. And I was just like, oh my god, I'm sweating. This is testing me so much, you guys. Like, this has been such a difficult trip. When the back of the trailer started to go in, you just can't see anything. It's just darkness around the whole trailer, and it's so tight. You're like, I don't know if the back of my trailer's going one way or the other. So I had to keep getting out. That took a ridiculously long time. I wish, like, I really hope this next place is just like, oh, just back into the dock, like straight back in and have a great day. I am not a fan of delivering in Canada. I love delivering in the US. Like, yes, I've had some tricky places, but considering the size of Canada, you'd think they'd have some easier docks to back into. But no, they like to design the tiniest yards and then put tons of miles of fields around them. But you know, that's totally fine. What a day. It's fine. It's not been a bad day. I'm just not feeling wonderful.
Everything's good.
Everything's good, so
You got your copy. I signed your copy there, yeah.
that's the one, right?
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
It's done it.
Thank you so much.
Right.
You guys have been so nice. Thank you. Yeah.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah, you too. Take care. Thanks. Just gonna pull the trailer this way a little bit because he said you don't want to take your doors off, which is a very valid point. God, what a stupid place to put a door. Sorry, but why? Anyway. Okay, reefer back on. That'll come on in a second. Oh, he's gonna have to go in that gap. There. Oh, okay, or you can just go that way, that's fine as well. Alright, we are out of here. Gosh, I hope this isn't a one-way system. I mean, mean, they didn't mention about going back a different way, but... Okay, so we should get to delivery number 3 by just before 3 o'clock, 2:45 we're due to get there. So, that should be not so bad. What a day! Can I just get somewhere easy to back into, please? Again, it doesn't look like a brilliant backing situation, and I think I've come in the wrong way because basically as I was trying to turn off the main road, there was a FedEx van trying to come out even though it said entrance in, and I wouldn't have made it round the turn even though he'd backed up a bit to let me in because there was a big pole in the way, so I would never have made that turn. It was far too tight. So I saw on the map that there was like another entrance further down, so I just drove further down, but I had to use the left lane to like button hook it round into the right because again there was no space. So I've gone in the wrong way technically, even though they both say entrance. Oh, final one, let's go. Okay, so we're here. I have to back into a dock around this corner, and because I've come in the wrong way, it means that my truck is facing the wrong direction, so I'm gonna have to blindside back it in. But there was no way I could have made it past that pole turning, so I had to go to the next one, and there was a FedEx truck here. Oh, we'll see if for the last time today we can back this little baby in successfully. I'm just gonna take it slow and steady, so yeah. Okay, so the door he's just told me to back into, this little box truck's just beat me to it and gone into that door instead, so I guess I'll just wait for him to get finished. Yeah, he's literally just said back in at that door. I'll just wait right here, it's totally fine. Oh my god, that was so frustrating. I had to blindside back in, but ironically it wasn't the blindside backing that was the problem. It was when I got it the right way and pulled forward to then back in this way. I've backed in crooked as hell. It took me like 20 shunts forward and there's like no space up ahead, and I just couldn't get it straight, so I backed it in. It's at an angle, but the guy said it's fine, they could get the tail lift thing down. They're unloading me now, and there's only 7 skids, so it should be fine. But like really just I've had enough of backing. Like I've had enough. It's really good practice, and don't get me wrong, I've had some real challenges today, and I feel like overall it's helping me to improve my backing skills. But I'm just at the point now, it's been a really long week. I've done so many miles, so many long days, so many deliveries. I'm just so ready to go home. So I've got like a 55-minute journey back to the yard, and then we are done. I'll check in with you guys in a little bit, and yeah, peace. Okay you guys, so it's a while later. It's now 5:05 p.m, which you wouldn't think it was because it's pitch black. And I was just asked on my way back to the yard if I could go via the farm to pick up some carrots, just to load the trailer and drop the loaded trailer back at the yard. So that's what I'm going to do. But bless him, I drove past one of our drivers coming out, and he was like, oh, you can take this trailer if you want and I'll go and load up your trailer. And I was like, no, honestly, it's fine. He was with his wife, they drive together sometimes, and it was so nice of him to offer, but I couldn't do that. I'm like, no, don't worry about it. I will take it from here. So yeah. Okay guys, I'm back home, back at my Airbnb for what's going to be the second to last time, because we move out officially on Sunday, but we're moving all our stuff across tomorrow. It's 10 o'clock and I've only just sort of started to settle. I've just had some tea, some dinner, sorry for North Americans, and I honestly can't even face beginning to pack, so I'm just gonna stick like Ink Master or something on and watch some crappy TV. My brain's just frazzled after this week. Definitely another closed chapter coming up. This place has been good to me. Moved in on the 1st of May when I first got to Canada, and it's been home for me, so yeah, I'm gonna be sad. Definitely gonna be sad to see it go, but I'm very excited to be on to the next chapter. But you know, this is where I studied for trucking school, you know, this is where I came home after my shifts at Tim Hortons, and it's just got a lot of wonderful memories for me, so I'm gonna miss this little room. These are all my worldly possessions, and it was really overwhelming trying to figure out how to start packing. Okay guys, so we're on the way to pick up Abby, but en route I needed to go back to my old Tim Hortons to hand back my bag of uniform and all my hats and stuff. So we're just here. I'm gonna go say hey to everyone, tell them I'm moving. It's kind of sad. Yeah, lots of transitions today, guys, and I'm like, I'm happy, but I'm sad. Okay, let's go do the thing. Happy moving day, buddy! Come on, Muscles Malone. We got our U-Haul. Oh my God, it's from Arizona. We're gonna go and move out the house. Look at that boating. So it's really late here. We're like super late, but it is what it is. We're just gonna do our best. We're doing our best. The last of the bags. Most of them are mine, yes, that's correct. Okay guys, this is our new apartment, Abby. It's beautiful. So this is 1 bedroom, comes with a gym thing. We have a bathroom here, looking very beautiful. And then come back this way, sorry. And then we have laundry facilities in here. This is the other bedroom and the other bathroom. So both very nice spaces. And we've got the kitchen and everything. We're very excited, aren't we, Abs? I'm just not as excited about moving all the stuff. Bye, U-Haul. Thank you for all your help. You know. Yeah. From there,
Yeah.
Can I get you anything? Would you like a foot rub or a back rub?
What Jen isn't telling anybody is that she made me run up and down. Hang on a second. So what she doesn't tell people is she made me run up and down these about 55 times with all her luggage.
This is where we're at so far. So we've got our nice little fireplace moment. And this is our little baby tree. It's smaller than we thought, but you know, I'm literally the same height as the tree when it's on the table. Well, it's safe to say that after a long week, I was so happy to have moved in. Not that I'll be spending much time at home, but here we are, and we love our new little apartment. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. And a shout out to our wonderful patrons Viv, Ian, Jilly, Melody, Dave, Angelique, Matt, Lee, Peter, Roger, Brian and Jonathan. Thank you guys.